So says I, Blackbeard. Yo ho, it's Vlaargmas. Greetings, mates, welcome back to Pirate's Life, and welcome to yet another episode of Vlaargmas. It's crazy to think we're getting towards the end of the month. Today I wanted to focus a little bit on Blackbeard. One question that I thought up when I was doing my Davy Jones Locker video is, did Will Turner ferry Blackbeard onward? Now we know that Will was ferrying souls after he took on the curse of Davy Jones, or we at least assume that he was. So I thought it would be an interesting comic, or a short story, where we see Blackbeard's soul appear on the Flying Dutchman, and Will has to ferry him on. But Blackbeard kind of tells an anecdote about how he was bested by Jack Sparrow, and then Will's like, "Oh, Jack, you..." I just thought that's an interesting question to think of, if Will and Blackbeard met in that way, and if Will ferried him on, unless his soul was too black and he ended up just disappearing. But I was also looking at the On Stranger Tides Visual Dictionary, which is like one of my favorite books for pirates. And if we're to take everything in this as canon or fact, it talks about Blackbeard's sword, the Sword of Triton. But it says, his edge. Brandishing the Sword of Triton, Blackbeard commands unearthly power. This weapon, which some say was forged in Lost Atlantis, channels mystical power that brings dead matter to life. So it makes me wonder, did he get the sword at Atlantis? Or did he get it from another pirate crew? We saw his huge collection of ships and bottles, so maybe one of those captains had it and he stole from them. But then again, where did he learn his voodoo powers? Did he meet Calypso and learn from her? Or did he meet up with Shanza along the way somehow? It's just one of those unanswered questions in the films of where did Blackbeard learn his powers. And one thing they didn't touch on in the film or address at all, it says here, Blackbeard is known to keep the skeletons of his victims as trophies. He displays them in an unusual way. And as we can see on the Queen Anne's Revenge, there's skeletons all throughout it, so it's really a morbid thing for him to do. And I think if they would have mentioned that in the film, it would have added more evilness to his character, so to say. But yeah, I just thought that point was interesting, that the rumors that he got the Sword of Triton from Atlantis, did he really go to Atlantis? And if so, what other treasures could our characters get from Atlantis? Thank you so much for watching this episode about Blackbeard. Let me know in the comments what you think. Did Will ferry him on to the land of the dead, or just ferry his soul onward? And did Blackbeard get his sword from Atlantis, or did he get it from a crew, or did he get it from Tiadalma? I hope we find out one day. I'll be back as always tomorrow with yet another episode of Vlaargmas, and thank you so much for watching. Remember, mates, there be more than one way to live the pirate's life. Ta.